But yes, okay, so before we start mining, we should probably make a tool that normally you can only get if you start mining, but luckily we got lucky and did not have to worry about it too much. So there should be enough coal, unless I need charcoal. So let me bring up NEI for a recipe, and that is the divining rod that we'll be using. So if I press iron here, as you can see, it's a stick in the middle and uses covalence dust on the outside. Oh, well, I don't need to know how to make a stick. I need to know how to make the covalence dust. So as you can see, it takes one piece of charcoal. So to get charcoal, you have to burn up, I'm pretty sure I left some in here. Yes, you have to burn up some normal wood. So we'll put the, put the wood in there. And you know what, I'll burn up them all because we will need some charcoal too. Especially once we get our obsidian. The cool thing is charcoal is worth the same as wood in equivalent exchange. So you could turn one piece of coal into, I believe, 4 pieces of charcoal. And they both burn at the same rate as well, which is really, really awesome. And that is just because wood is a lot less expensive. So that just makes sense. I won't be doing that too much, but if I ever do become into the situation where I just have like not enough coal and I want to speed through a part that's just really tedious, then I'll probably just do that. But yeah, for the most part, and this being my first Let's Play, I just want the Let's Play to go smoothly, so I hope I won't have too many haters about that, about me using equivalent exchange. A lot of people do say equivalent exchange is just like playing in creative mode. To be quite honest, I disagree. It actually does take a lot of work just to get equivalent exchange up and running. But with other mods, it does kind of break them a bit, so I'll do my best to stay away from equivalent exchange unless it's just something that's becoming extremely slow. And equivalent exchange would help move that along. Anyway, we do now have our covalence dust, our first phase of covalence dust, and we are going to make our first Mark 1 of the divining rod. The Mark 1 of the divining rod, as I hear a truck going by, is not that good. It's not very accurate as to what it's going for. And I'm sorry guys, 1 second. Alright, so it looks like that truck is actually turning into a area down the street. That's a little bit annoying. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's actually really loud in my room. But anyway, next thing that we need is a second stage of the covalence dust, and if I didn't say this just now, I don't remember. The divining rod Mark 1 is not very good. It basically, what they do is they detect in front of you what is the most high value block in front of it, but when you use this, it actually gives you a guesstimate as opposed to a true number. It guesses what is in front of you sometimes, and sometimes can give you a very wrong answer and have you mining around to the places you do not want to go. So to get the next phase of covalence dust, all you do is get 1 piece of iron and 1 piece of redstone, which is thanks to the random dungeon that we have. We now have our new set of covalence dust. And we simply put our divining rod here like so, and we upgrade it with the phase 2 of covalence dust, and bam, we have our divining rod phase 2. I'm not going to use it yet because it still uses fuel. It uses coal, it uses charcoal, and basically what it does is it will scan in front of you, I believe at a 16 block radius, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, and it'll tell you the highest block. And the one above it uses a diamond to make the covalence dust. It uses 1 diamond and 1 piece of coal. Very kind of expensive, yeah, because it's 1 diamond. But once you find that 1 diamond, I'm definitely going to upgrade this instantly and use it so it can scan up to 16 blocks in a 3x3 radius around me. And this one's only 16, so definitely something that is very, very cool. Okay, so what I decided to do is grab some wooden planks here and go build my little mining shaft that's going to be used in just a moment. Let me grab this awesome coal, because I do need some coal. A lot of it, because I'm going to be mining down to the bottom of the earth, and maybe when use quite a few torches, actually. That's one of the main things I'm going to need to use it for, but also as a fuel for my divining rod, which will help me find diamonds. My quest for diamonds is oh so dear, or dire, I guess you could say. And Yeah, oh, it's nighttime, so definitely do not want to be fighting monsters while I'm trying to do this. So let's go ahead and use the bed and wait for the morning. Okay, so now we are in the morning time, and let's go outside and see about making ourselves a little mine shaft. So I think if we go down here, there is a lot of water down here. It's not so bad. And, well, this place seems pretty close to the ground. So you know what? Let's dig out a little bit of an area. And it already looks like it's starting to make a passageway down here. And look at that. We even have some vis, or whatever this is called. Yeah, this is like some crystals. Some vaporous crystals. Very cool. The crystals definitely remind me of Final Fantasy I crystals. How every hero that you made, you get 4 heroes in Final Fantasy I, if anyone does not know, and you could choose like a warrior, a thief, a mage, or there was one other. I think it could have been a red mage or a white mage. I think it was a white mage actually, but I could not tell you for sure because I haven't played that game in a while. And each of the crystals, each of the heroes, which there's 4, like I said, had a crystal, and they looked identical to this. This was like the identical image. So if he got the image from that, that's pretty cool, because I think those crystals look awesome, to be quite honest with you. And whenever I saw them, when I saw them for the first time, I was like, that's Final Fantasy 1 crystals right there. That is just so cool. That is for sure. Alright, did I only get like 5 of these? Whatever, let's just put them down here. Okay, so let's dig out a little bit of an area here. There is some copper here, but that's nothing to really worry about, if you ask me. And let's just dig out like so. So yeah, copper right here. Should be able to mine that, no problem. I believe this is the copper in the Red Power edition, or the Industrial Craft. No, Red Power, I think it's the darker version, so I think that's just the normal version anyway. And what we are going to do is, well, this seems like a pretty wide area, so I think this will not be so bad. And why have it facing this way? I think I'm actually just going to face it this way, to be quite honest with you. So the entrance will be here, since my house is over there. Later it'll be somewhere over that way, I would say, but for now I kind of want to make it so a little bit more of an ease of access, if you ask me. So let's just start putting some wood down, making this as safe as possible. When you make a mining shaft, you don't want monsters falling in it. It's really not something you want to see happening when you do make your mine shaft. You don't want to make a niche shaft, which is just horrible. It's like the worst thing ever. I'm only saying that because I know Nish is going to be watching. But yeah, you just want something safe to work with. Now I am going to run out of the birch wood, so I will be using 2 or 3 different colors of wood here just to make this thing. I may change it in the future, but to be quite honest with you, I don't care, because I just want it to be functional. There's really no reason to make it less, or more pretty than it will be. So I don't think it'll be a big issue. But if people complain enough, I guess that could always make me fix it and make it look prettier. Let's put a little bit more of the birch here, and this is where it's gonna change color. Yay! Changing color. Using random colors. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how horrible that looks. The colors don't match in any way. Yeah, people are probably raging. It's like, Akabane, what are you doing? You're making it look horrible. And I'll be like, yeah, I know. It does look pretty bad, doesn't it? Maybe I should, change it at some point in the future. That looks a little bit better. But not really. That is like some dark wood right there. Look at that. That's, yeah, that's pretty dark. Alright, so let's go 1 layer up, 1 more. I'll use this lighter wood for now to make it even look more discolored than it really should. Look at all these eggs, though. That's pretty awesome. Definitely going to be using these eggs to help make a farm in case some of them pop out. One thing that I found out from Sabriath, or Sabriath, sorry, I say his name wrong all the time. He said that there was actually a small chance to get 4 chickens from 1 egg, which is really cool. A very small chance, but still a chance indeed, which I find to be pretty darn cool. Alright, let's just start building the roof part, I guess. Like so. The roof could be a different color, I guess. That doesn't sound like a terrible, terrible idea. Look at this thing. That just looks horrible, doesn't it? Oh my god. I didn't think it would actually look this bad, so I think myself wants it to be changed at some point. But, you know what? Not the end of the world. Like I said, it's still going to be a functional protection thing. It's going to protect us from monsters walking and wandering into our little mining shaft, of course. So definitely something that is very, very cool. And very discolored, but whatever. And now we can put our torches in. Bam! Torches to make us feel good at night. Yes, that's... wow, that sounded pretty wrong, but let's not worry about that. And let's just make our final row here as we bring this in. Yes, there we go. Akabane, how are you going to get in there? You just blocked off your only way in. And I'm like, I'll just do this. Haha, there you go. And I'll put a door there in just a moment. Remember how I said always bring a crafting table with you? Well, bam, I have a crafting table with me. Bam. And just have enough wood and planks to get myself one final door. Won't hold back the zombies too long, but like I said, not something to truly, truly worry about. So, bam. There's my door. I love it. And probably should do this as well. Yeah, that probably would be a good idea. Let's do 2 along. Whoa, whoa. That's not good. There we go. 2 along. And one last thing. Probably should be going ahead and do this. Oh yeah, another thing to point out is that wooden stairs actually are the normal color in the new snapshot, though. They did in fact change that to be the same color as this. So, can't do anything about that, but whatever. Let's not worry. Excuse me, let's not worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, I don't have enough. Whatever. That seems pretty reasonable to me. Nonetheless. And pressure plates, I believe, are changed as well. Bam! Alright. If that doesn't look safe, I don't know what does. But I think it does look pretty good. And now I know where my mining shaft is going to be. Inside this little house here. I think that's awesome. And just right outside, I'll be able to go up to my little cave dwelling. And I think we'll be good. Even have a piece of copper on me already. Alrighty, getting to the mining of everything here. So I'm just going to go deposit my items into my chest and let's begin our mining. Okay, so now I've deposited my items. I made a few extra tools, so we should not have anything to worry about. I threw away my axes. I put them back into the chest because, well, you don't really need anything to cut wood when you're down mining in the bottom of the earth. I would have gone spelunking, but you know what? Spelunking is not exactly my forte. I like to make a little bit of a mine shaft here, as you can see. And so let's just start right here and make a little bit I'll make it 4x4 for the moment, and then we'll go directly into, you know, 1 by whatever. Or am I saying 4x4? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just crazy. But let's not worry about that. All we need to worry about is making this thing look a little bit nice as we delve into the bottom of the cave. Of course, because that is our main goal. We wanna find diamonds at some point, so we're gonna go directly down into the depths of the earth in this episode, of course.